It's really hard to make a mistake these days.
Yeah.
People just see it, they go in on you, and then it's not forgotten.
There's no need to troll people.
Just keep spreading
love. Just keep talking about the nice things rather than the bad.
Yeah.
100%.
So we're going to talk about kindness today. I want to know, when did everyone just stop being kind and nice?
When social media come about.
Do you actually think?
Yeah, I believe so. Before social media, I don't think we had that much to worry about. You know, the only people that had opinions were the people like around you.
Yeah.
But now it's like every man and their dog has something to say about you.
Yeah, I think it's just like the accessibility of it. Like, obviously, everyone can make an account online and everyone can share an opinion. Whereas, 50 years ago, if you had an opinion, you couldn't share it for everyone to see.
But I do think, like, with a platform that we've got, because we've got such big followings, like, we need to just keep spreading it, positivity. Because I think what happens is people go through these, like, moments or periods where people are like, let's spread positivity, and then it stops. So we need to just keep carrying it on, because something will happen dramatically. Obviously, the Caroline thing's just happened, and everyone will start getting a bit more positive and a bit more nicer, but then it just dies down again.
Yeah, I do see that. It happened last time. When Mike passed away, and same when Sophie passed away, there was a bout of positivity and a bout of niceness, and everyone started to be kind to each other because that happened. And then a few weeks later, it stopped, and there was more articles coming out penalising other people.
Yeah,
I literally just had the worst person. She was a mum of like 2 kids, and she was online trolling me, trolling Caroline, saying that I was shameful for going and supporting my husband. Like, basically, when Caroline passed, it was the same day as Alex had this huge DJ thing he'd been so excited for, so nervous for. And I had to make a decision whether to go out and support him, which was a guilt thing in my head, or stay in and cry about Caroline. And I didn't know what to do. And even when I was out, I was crying my eyes out. But this woman was like, it really got to me. She was like, you're shameful for what you did. Your friend just died and you've gone out.
Your husband,
It's your husband.
Yeah, and I just like, why are you being so nasty at this point as well? Like, you've just seen what happened. I don't know whether we're just more, I don't know, are we more opinionated? Are we more
sensitive?
But
I don't think that is the case. I just feel like people just have too much to say about someone, and they don't think about other people's feelings. Like, especially people in the public eye, I think they think that we have no feelings and we're not human, but in fact we're more vulnerable. And insecure because we're so open to the public.
Yeah. I've had a lot of comments before, well, you've signed up to this, so you deserve it. I don't think nobody deserves it.
But there's boundaries. You can have an opinion, but you don't need to be nasty with it.
Yeah. Everyone has their own hardships. And I think we just all need to become a little bit more understanding of each other as a human race.
The thing is, it's like, how does it stop? Is there a way? Because I've obviously seen recent posts about like people saying, verification and passports. But at the same time, are you really going to want to put your passport in a social media profile?
Everyone would, I think.
Really? But are you not scared of where that's going to go? Like,
I think we should do that, because if someone is trolling, then we go to the police, for example, then they can
find out who it is.
Find out who it is. I think it's such a good idea, I think it'll stop a lot of, people getting hurt.
I think we should definitely try. There is a filter on Instagram, though. I've actually got mine on. So you can go on Instagram and you can type in certain words that you don't want to come up on your profile. It'll just block it. Really? So you won't see it. So there is little things there that maybe people aren't aware of, but still, it just needs to stop.
Maybe we should push those sort of things then, like this, because I always push the fact that you block and delete someone if they're being nasty to you.
People can have opinions. It's a free world. Say an opinion about something. It's when it gets abusive and when it gets name calling and putting someone down.
Why does it get to that point? Maybe like people aren't being taught how to have a proper discussion anymore, because to have a debate sometimes is quite difficult. When you're having like a debate with your partner or your friend, you get passionate and you start getting a bit like rowdy with it. Maybe in schools they should start teaching how to have a calm, collected debate discussion rather than it turn like into an argument.
I read this thing on Twitter, and it was a guy that owned a salon, and he kept on buying. Did you see? He kept on buying like these magazines.
I've seen this.
I'm not going to name them, but like the celeb kind of magazines, and all the women in the shop, all they would do was look for it and bitch about all the celebs, like, she looks disgusting this. And he said it was just a horrible atmosphere. So then he was like, right, I'm not buying these magazines anymore. And started buying like home living magazines, like uplifting stuff.
Yeah.
And everyone just had so much more positive things to say. Social media though, Instagram and Twitter, etc., they need to
I think it
up
will,
the game
yeah.
a bit.
Yeah.
There needs to be some guidelines, strict guidelines in now.
I think it's a snowball effect. I think if some people in the media start to take responsibility and start writing nicer,
positive
fun,
things.
positive things, then maybe people will follow and maybe it will change. But
not things like torso of the week or celebs
Oh
without
my God, you know
no
what I
makeup
mean?
and, do you know what I mean?
How
Do
much
more
people paid
positive
for
things.
surgery or someone on the front cover because they put a bit of weight on.
So boring now. It's sad that it's taken something so tragic to happen for people to be nice, but I hope to God they just continue like this.
Exactly, yeah.
Everyone just needs to be kind to each other.
people are going through stuff you don't even know about and would have not the first clue about. So before you sort of think about, I'm going to post that about someone negatively, just think twice.